Ooh. Tokyo is busy in general, but on the weekend, it's no joke. Minji and I, we went to Daikanyama on the weekend to check out a bookshop called Tsutaya Bookshop, also known as Tea Site. This place is very cool. There are 3 big buildings that are connected to each other, and in particular this weekend, there was a design festival called DDD. It was really fun to walk around, observe what all of these different booths had to offer. We picked up this poster, which was like a wish bingo. So you write down your wishes and then, if you land them all, then you may be able to get a bingo. It was nice to be amongst this young and enthusiastic crowd. There were a lot of people there that were interested in design, from graphics to typography to product stuff, and even like packaging. There was this mikan orange juice that we had. It was really good as well. But what actually brought us to Tea Site was Minji's friend's cafe, which was having a pop-up. It's called Milestone Coffee. We went, we said hi, we grabbed a bag of beans. This is the Tokyo blend. Now, while I was at Tea Site, I really wanted to pick up some books. So these are 3 books, design related, I want to share with you guys. Let's talk about it. So firstly, this book here, it is called From Japan, published by Counterprint in the UK, and it features 18 different design companies and some of their works, which, it's really nice to just flick through. I think these books in general, it just gives me overall inspiration. It is a mixture of graphic design, a little bit of product packaging, and I've noticed in Japanese design there is a heavy emphasis on typography and use of shapes. When I'm walking around the streets here in Tokyo, I notice a lot of different graphics, whether that's posters on the wall, whether that's the graphics on the trucks that are delivery trucks driving past. I notice a lot, and I think that this heavy emphasis of graphic design and typography in Japan has really inspired me. I like these compilation books because you get a mixture of a lot of different styles of design, and I think just drinking your coffee and flicking through this in the morning is a really nice way to kind of wake up your brain, especially if you are trying to do something creative, a little bit of editing, a little bit of drawing. I think warming your brain up with a little bit of inspiration rather than scrolling on your phone is a very nice thing. So I like picking these books up. I actually have another book from Nagano. This book here, I've actually showcased it on the channel before as well, but this is also a compilation of graphic design and packaging design from like a specific year, 2017, I believe. But this one is also a great little inspiration piece. I often pick up little elements from these pages and implement them into my own work, whether that's for YouTube or whether that's for something else. But I think in general, YouTube videos and packaging the whole thing with thumbnails and everything is very important. So I treat it similar to product design because the packaging makes a big difference. Now, the second book that I picked up, this is very informative. It's called Beyond Design. It is published by Sandu, and it is essentially the printing effects and their applications. I don't have too many information books like this, but when I came across it, I instantly knew that I had to pick it up for the future because, when doing a little bit of research, when you don't know what you're searching for, it's hard to come across it. And so something like this, which is a compilation of many different techniques, it's very informative, being able to just flick through it and find things that you didn't just know existed before, or you did know exist, but you just didn't know what it was called. Now, I've been wanting to create a physical business card for a while, and I wanted to make it a little bit more interesting by implementing some kind of printing technique, but I didn't know what until I came across this book, right? Hot stamping. This is really, really cool. Put it simply, you're pressing on a metallic stamp. This sticks to your card, and it effectively creates a metallic look without having a embossed print. As you can see here, this is the hot stamping effects. This is the front side, and then this is what it would look like on the back side here. So very, very informative. And what I like is that there's actually great examples of real product use with hot stamping. Other popular choices include embossing and debossing. Again, there are examples of the front and what the back would look like, so you can really get a feeling. And what I like about this book is that they actually tell you what the best type of paper is to use for each printing technique, like what will work the best and what won't, and why it won't work. There's a lot of information in here. I'm gonna have to go through this thoroughly to really do my research, my due diligence, and but that's why I bought the book rather than just like reading it online, because physically having it in person allows me to just play and interact with it which, yeah, I think for me, the tangible experience is very important. Real quick, I also bought this color combinations book. This is the volume 2 version. And what I like about this compared to volume 1 is that there are a lot of examples. I think finding good tonal colors that complement each other is a little bit difficult. So having a reference book like this makes that a lot easier. For me particular, I kind of want to include a few more like tonal graphics to my YouTube thumbnails. So that's why I bought it. But it's called A Dictionary of Color Combinations, published by Seigensha. And I think for a small book like this, it packs a big punch. Now, I've been deliberately not purchasing books since I moved to Japan because I didn't really have anywhere to place them until now. As you can probably see behind me, I've got a little shelf finally for the living room. This is really cool. I want to talk about it for a sec. These shelves here, this is from a brand called Rhombus Lab in Korea. And we got in contact, they sent over the shelves, so I'm very, very grateful. This is a modular set of shelves, which was my main interest. As I just moved here to Tokyo, I didn't want to invest in a big piece of furniture that's going to cause me to only have it in one place. So having modular furniture like this, which this is a set of 6. So it's 1, 2, and then 3 across. And this I can reconfigure to be taller or like even lower and wider. And I think the beauty of that is it allows me to be flexible, whether that's me keeping this in this room or whether that's me in the future bringing this upstairs into my office or bedroom. This can be versatile, which, yeah, is very handy. It's been like a month and a half since I moved in, and it's finally nice to have all of my trinkets and stuff out of the boxes and suitcases still hidden in the wardrobe and now out on display. It feels like home, in a way. Like my old home, it had all these trinkets and all of these other things, but now we're finally coming back to that sort of environment, which is nice. Now this upcoming week, it's actually Golden Week, and it's a huge week-long national holiday for Japan, and it's going to be super busy. I think it's also going to be a little bit rainy, but I'm hoping to do some fun things, so I want to bring you guys along with me for that, and it's probably what the rest of this vlog is going to be. So yeah, let's have a nice week. Cheers.
proportion of books published in English from all languages is currently about?
So, as the weather's been really nice, I've been trying to get out of the house, going to work from cafes and stuff, and so I thought I'll talk about what's in my backpack. I've been using this backpack for a little while. This is by AER. I picked it up initially just because I really liked the material. It's like a nice crinkly nylon cordura, so it's like water repellent, but yeah, overall just the construction feels nice. It's on the smaller side, so it fits me quite well. And there's a few compartments which make the bag really easy to use. This magnetic clasp front bit, I can put like a jacket or something inside here. I've got then the top zip here, which fits like my keys and like headphones and other stuff. And then the main compartment, which has like a laptop sleeve and enough space to store random stuff. So yeah, that's the backpack. I've been using this for over a month now, and I can safely say that this has been a great investment. Now recently I've been getting into long wallets, so this right here, this is a long wallet from Porter Yoshida. All of the notes I was using, they're just like really, it was a hassle to unfold, and it was also a little bit annoying to give people crinkled notes, and so I've kind of adapted to the long wallet. I bought this for about $50, and I think it's a great pop of color to my everyday carry. I carry around this hand cream from Muji. This is just like a, simple go-to hand cream, smells good. I was using Aesop hand cream, but it kept puncturing little holes in the packaging, so it kept leaking. This is a no-brainer, very easy, super minimal packaging, just easy hand cream. Now I also have two sets of headphones here. One is a noise cancelling one, this is the AirPods 3, and then this is just regular AirPods. I do use both. I kind of edit with this one just because there's zero latency between the computer and my ears when it has a cord plugged in. And then this one I use when it's like a little bit too loud inside a cafe or something. But in general, I've kind of steered away from noise cancelling recently. I'm not too sure, but it kind of gives me a bit of a headache. And these ones, you can't really turn the noise cancelling off. It's just like on by default. And so, yeah, I've been leaning towards this, even though, as you can see, tangle mess is always guaranteed, and it's a bit of annoying, but it is what it is. Now, I usually carry a water bottle with me. This one is from Snow Peak. It's a nice metallic titanium bottle, so it's ultra light. I got this a little while ago. I like the color. It's definitely started to wear in with a lot of dings and dents, but yeah, this nice metallic purple also adds like a little pop of color to my all black bag, just like that. And inside my bag, I do have a couple of things. Firstly, laptop. This is my MacBook Pro. This is what I edit everything off. This is the M4 chip Max, I believe. So yeah, pretty cool. Very, very powerful laptop. Does everything for me. And then I've also got an iPad with me. This I use to draw a lot of my thumbnails and just like brainstorm and stuff. So that always comes with me. And I always have this issue, but like sometimes I just don't like brainstorming on my iPad, and so I've got a notebook. This is a roll barn notebook, very simple, nothing too serious about it. Over the last week I've been in the notebook phase. I've just been writing all my notes in here, so just daily planning, content creation plans, and etc. And yeah, I've been using this pen by Lamy. This pen right here looks really cool. It has a nice like clicking function, and it just writes very smoothly. My notebook is nearly filled out. It feels very satisfying. So yeah, I've been on the notebook wave right now. Apart from that tech stuff that I carry, I usually have two kinds of cameras with me. I typically don't carry both, but I just want to talk about them anyway. So I have a photo camera. This is a little point and shoot digicam. It's called the Leica Deluxe 4. Now this thing, I have enjoyed playing with this a lot. It takes great little photos, has a nice little flash as well. And yeah, it's nothing like too serious, very small, compact, keeps me company, and yeah. So that camera is great for photos, but it's not really good for videos. And so I picked up this camcorder recently, earlier today actually. So I haven't really used it too much, but this super sleek and compact camera might be my new little video buddy. And yeah, it's like in a nice champagne gold. It's got a zoom, it has an SD card, so it's like very easy, friendly for me. As you can see, it's very small, compact, has a little bit of like a retro feeling. It was made in 2013, so it's not actually that old, but yes, these two little cameras accompany me just on my day-to-day. Now, I typically carry this SD card to USB-C dongle right here. This allows me to essentially get photos and videos and directly just connect it to my phone. Sometimes I don't have my laptop with me, so I always just carry this just in case. I usually ride my bike into the city, and so I have this bike bag right here. This is essentially just a shopping bag, but it allows me to clip it onto my bike with these like clips right here. And this just makes it extremely useful if I go grocery shopping or if I buy something a little bit too big to carry home, clip it to my bike, and then it's no problem at all. I've been doing this quite a lot recently, just bringing things back and forth from the city using the two bike bags that I have. They're very small, they fold up neatly, and so I just carry them with me just in case I need it. Now, you know, it kind of depends on the day, but I also carry just a small umbrella with me. This is from Snow Peak. It is just a collapsible umbrella. Honestly, not too much to say. It's very good. It's also very small. Now, this is the last thing in the bag, and I've started to bring this thing around with me because I'm trying to transition into using my iPhone a lot more for content and stuff on Instagram. But this is just like a MagSafe iPhone stand. It folds out, it extends quite far, and then on the top here, this is where you can attach your phone to with the MagSafe mount, just like this. So you can just like film content, vertical, horizontal, whatever it is. It's just kind of useful, and now that I'm kind of trying to take Instagram a little bit more seriously, I am putting a bit more effort into getting good clips. And if I'm by myself, then of course I need a tripod to film myself doing something. And so this collapsible tripod has come in handy. I always find it fascinating what other people have in their bags and what's in my bag. It's such a YouTube thing. I love making these YouTube-y kind of segments in my vlogs, so I thought it was about time that I introduced my own cafe adventure kit. And so yeah, what do you guys think? Was there anything interesting that you guys saw? I personally don't think that any of these items are super interesting, but maybe something is. I'm not too sure. So juicy. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Wow.
Good sandwich, man. Oh, nice. Good, the scoreboard's getting crazy. Oh, 7. Number 7, hidden behind all of those. I'm gonna have to get like a crazy high arc. Watch this.
Wait, are you serious?
Did you record that?
Yeah, I did.
What? Wait, that's game over.
That's crazy, game over.
Wait, that's game over?
Yeah.
Wait,
That's crazy.
wow.
The hell?
I'm actually in disbelief. That's crazy. Wait,
That's
I need to
insane.
see that.